Good morning, everybody. How are you doing on this overcast and gloomy Wednesday? Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you're using this time well to expand your gaming horizons. And of course, I love coffee. Definitely needed it this morning. I'm going to continue on with the Dragon Quest 11 playthrough here. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster in the game in the last sort of couple of streams. Ended up being a fish, come out being a fish, and we've reclaimed Heliodor. And yeah, we're now in the last bastion, which is Cobblestone, as we all know. And we need to go and speak to Hendrik's dad, who is up here. They could have fixed the path. Okay. They say something is amiss. Where is everybody? I'm going to guess they're in here. Seems like a safe place. And that sword, man. Doesn't look like they're here. Not going to split them. Alright. Let's go out the back way then. Yeah, empty.
Someone! Anyone! Your Majesty? Please. Somebody!
Of course, as I literally start streaming, I get a...
Wait. That noise.
Oh, there's a colleague. We've got a WhatsApp group. There's three of us who unfortunately been made redundant. My old boss and one staying behind. They're looking to go out for lunch just to return back our stuff, so on and so forth. And one of the guys is just ripping my old boss to shreds. It's quite comical. It really is comical. Yes, sing Men of Pelidor, it's morning, say goodbye to war. We'll sing until tomorrow. Something, something, something.
You did it, Hendrik. You saved us
Sing no
all.
more.
Out of my way! Let me through!
Let me through. Gotta go and see my combine harvester.
Let me look at you in the daylight at last. Oh, yes, my handsome little soldier. My hero, just look at you. Oh.
You set aside your differences with Hendrik, with me, and fought to bring back the light. We are forever in your debt. The world is still in a desperate state. But now we have something. We have hope. We have the luminary.
Yeah, the
May
luminary
you
about
banish the darkness
house.
once and for all. Hendrik, my ever-faithful knight. Today's victory is as much yours as anyone's. Your strength, too, will be needed in the struggle to free the world from evil. You know...
Oh, Paul, come on.
The people of the last bastion will learn to make do without you. As I hope will I. So please, do not hesitate. Do what you know you must.
Honored luminary. I serve you now. Though it cost me my life, I will stand beside you until the darkness is no more.
Excellent. Hendrik and imbued join forces. Finally. I'm guessing this guy can use axes because there was a crafting option for axes that we haven't been able to do just yet.
Dawn breaks in Heliodor. The first victory in the fight against the darkness is ours.
Sound of joyous echoes through the valley. Joyous song echoes through the valley. Then morning comes. It lasted for a good 12 hours. What if clearing the black clouds over Heliodor returns the key to the last bastion? Best of Bastion trophy earned. Meet King Carlin in his tent. Cool. We should be able to character build here. 73 points. Ooh, look at his skill. Swords, shields, axes, and great swords. Heroism. Right, I might give him an axe here. Increases attack power, helm splitter, attack power, paralyze. An aggressive attack that can sometimes lower an enemy's defense. Doesn't connect so often, but when it does, it causes a critical hit. See, that's probably what I should use. Block and spiel. Slams into the enemy when he uses shield. Which one the power of light to protect all users from ailments? He's got a helicopter and frost fangs. I want to go axes with this guy. Activating 10 of Hendrik's skill panels. There's scrap metal here. What have we got here? Even axes of evil. Oh man, that's good. Look at it. Axes of evil. Yeah, we'll use that. It's got 8. 16. It's a sword. Shields. We're going to save for this, and then we'll... Resilience... Falcon slash... Slicing attack faster than Falcon on the wing. Resilience... Base strength. An attack unleashed at random, a single unsuspecting enemy. Sacrifice defense in order to significantly increase attack. It's plenty of damage to an enemy, but expensive uses HP. I'm going to presume that's the taunting thing. Okay. We want equipment here. Hendrik. He's got the Hendrik Greatsword. Achieve through heavy armor with ease, making it a popular pick for come taunty time. Ah, yeah. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Axe and shield, baby. 160. Agility goes up by 12. That might be useful. Given the Hermes hat. Heavy armor. Symbol of steadfast loyalty that Hendrik keeps close to his heart. Doesn't do anything. Maximum HP and charm. I think we might go crit here. Tough guy tattoo. Healer 2, I think. He looks like an idiot with his shield. But, oh well. He shouldn't have been mean to us, should he? So, that's Hendrik. I think that's all the party members that we can get. Need to speak to this guy. Every time I get stuck on that little ledge. So where are you going to send us to then, my friend?
I trust that you slept well? Or did the people perhaps not permit you the luxury of rest, eh? Or even better, there is no surer sign of a kingdom at peace than a high-spirited populace.
We're not
now,
at peace though, really, are
to
we?
more serious matters. Hendrik, there is something I wish you to have.
That's the shield,
Shield
of
of
Heludor.
Heludor. But sire,
Excellent, we put it on instead of that platter.
You are like a son to me. And it is a father's duty to prepare his offspring for the dangers that await them. You will have need of it, I am sure.
Oh, it looks good. That looks really
you
good.
wear it well. The shield has always been the mark of our mightiest knights. There can be none mightier than the Luminary's own guardian.
I don't really need a guardian, though.
You have no complaints, I trust.
No, my liege.
I understand that you had hoped for the World Tree to guide you on your quest. Alas, it is no more. But all hope is not lost. Your father once told me that Yggdrasil was not the only sacred place in Adria. He spoke of another, a holy mountain in the south known as Pang Lai.
That's by Hoto.
The fate of those who dwell there is deeply intertwined with that of the Luminary, or so he said. It may be mere hearsay, a conversation half remembered, but if it is true, you may yet find help in your quest to defeat the Lord of Shadows. Venture west through the Mangle Grove, and you will find a valley that leads to the coast of Alor. Pass through the checkpoint beyond it, and you will soon find Mount Pang Lai. It is not a road I have traveled myself. Be prepared, and may your journey be a safe one.
Head through the Mount Grove. Mother. Still can't go down that well. Don't know how many wells I've missed in the world because it took me a while to realise that you could go down wells. I think the first one was Gallopolis that I went down. I need to put a shield on, don't I? Oh, look at that. Good block chance, good charm. Oh, yes. Do you have... I don't have anything I can customise your armour look on. Fatal stick. Seriously, not so much there. Watch your step. Cost of Valor. Yeah, we came back through this way, didn't we? A few new sparklies. Let's just take on this guy. Can't see him being too difficult. Because it's just one hand, one vicious. It's vicious, I guess. So. I think my sound's out of sync again. It's just attack again. Yeah, it is. 2 seconds, let me just fix that. You need to do that. Basically, I have to just restart my Elgato here. which would have been a problem if I was streaming like I was from the game capture device, but I'm not. Click that, do that. Sound's still showing. Let's go. Frost fangs.
All is well that ends well.
I don't want to kiss her. Man, it's all scorched. So we need to go straight over this way. Thought that was a shiny then. It's not. Too fussed. I heard a gloop. Oh, let's fight one. Hopefully then the one at the medal place will not come anywhere near us. Lips.
Victory
Still
is
not
ours.
seen his axe been swung. 9 experience. Got that ogre. We might. Ooh, big crawly thing. Let's fight with this. 56 damage. Tulip. Tulip. Start with a cutting edge here.
All is well that ends well.
And because I didn't set my tactics up properly, of course. Follow orders. I like to be in control of my party. Bell cap. Looks like there should be a chest or something around here. There's not. Target. Doesn't look like it. Let's fight this Cyclops. 106 damage. Wow, he's got a lot of HP. So we will cutting edge it again. 188. So you can't do that. Helm split. A downward axe swing that can sometimes sap its target's defense. Which bash that can sometimes paralyze. Defense. Let's go for a parallax here. Jesus Christ. 200 damage.
Victory is ours.
Okay. There it is. Spellbound Warrior. Pushing the wrong button order. Thought that was an enemy then. The other one's this way. Fatal Stick, Spellbound Bruh, and then the Spellbound. This is the way up, I guess. Where's it on there? Down there. Oh, I'm not fussed about that. Not going all the way down there just to go up again. We need to go towards the Costa, which is this way. This is where that treasure chest was, I would guess. Yeah, that's where we fought the tricky devil. Wow, I could not jump on top of that. For love nor money. I can't help but hum that. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay, yes. Let's go and get that camp. I should have probably got the mangrove camp actually. And we can start to zoom everywhere again. I'm going to go into Port of Valor as well, I think. Who are you? Three more targets around here. Okay. Yeah. We'll come back and do targets and stuff. Let's go to the forge. See what we can. See if we can get him a better axe. So focus on a multi-bash. Multi-bash consists of 4 quick, medium strength blows made at random. Who knows where they might land? Got an axe, king axe. Some good increases there. So we're going to start obviously with a sizzly puff, and we'll go with a quadra bash to start here. Double edged bash. Should be a +1. It's not the best I've ever done, but king axe +2. Not what I want. Great shields don't do anything for him either. That looks really nice though. Pretty impressive. Impervious to fire. 5 damage down by 5. Call that impressively impervious. Steel helmet would be better. Just. Let's rework. See if we can get this rework of the shield. Wow, it's 2.5 stars. We've got a better one than that. See what we can do here. Double whammy. Don't think that's going to give us anything, so we've got 2 short. That's a success. +1. Okay. That will do, I guess. King Axe. Yes, look at that. Extra damage. Oh, it looks so good. Increase the wielder's maximum MP as well. Nice. Nice. Drop a save quickly. Let's break camp. So I'm going to quickly run to Port of Valor. Because when we can zoom around again. Oh, we can't. Can you go down here? We fought these squiddy things. Octopots. Helicopter. Oh, great. Good block. So you've got a heal. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god, that is so good.
Never in doubt.
What of law lies beyond the hill? Yep, yep, it does. Iron Maidens. Nautica's gone. Yeah, I should have got the Mangle Grove. Oh well. To the point we're right next to it as we run back up. there towards Mount Pang Lee. Should actually just zoom to this. Saves me running down into the water and stuff. So, and that's one way to get to the Charm Sauvage. You're shiny anymore, still are you? Nope. Take you off. Pet. Do you get pet power? No. Cutting edge with the lump shaman. See you later. 16 MP though, so yeah. I should do normal. 96. That's good damage. Got a couple of powerhouses here. So I'm going to quickly nip back to the Mancle Grove. I need to get that camp. Just in case I need to teleport and stuff. It's by the Hunter's Lodge, I believe. Yeah, Woodcutter's Hut. Won't take us long. Let's go. Purely so we can zoom there later date. And I know I missed one near the King's Brow as well. There's a target. Do not know how I failed to see that first time round. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a weird couple of days streaming wise. We've obviously got today. I'm going to do a couple of streams. Probably this, I want to push this along. Final Fantasy 13 is a game I've already played or completed. So yeah. And then sort of tomorrow is going to be a bit of a weird one. I need to go to sleep very early. So I want to be awake for midnight for when Ghost of Tsushima unlocks for me. So we can play that and have a session on that at midnight. So it's going to be a little bit weird. Throw my body clock out a little bit. Right, base camp. Couple of sparklies, easy to see. Expect some chests as well. Alright, let's fight you. We've got a gleeful grublet. He's got a lot of health as well. Fairly chopped the grublets here. They're just taking it like champs. Love the way he just whips it up as well. That's pretty decent. Good experience as well. And we got a level. 6 skill points. They're really pushing the skill points on us now. Or do I need 16? I'm gonna fight you again though. And the place looks amazing. This whole game setting is really, really good. Really very noticeable. Go down over here as well. Penguin up there. Yep. Had to be. For a mini medal. Shouldn't fight really. Just get used to Hendrik. There's Frost Fangs here. A vicious Gnaw Child. So quite near a camp. Your pets as well. Blaze of Glory. Axes of evil here. One of them is still there like a champ. So Nuva's going to lose his pet.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Which is fine. Come here. Interesting. Let's get past this lot. Get to base camp. See a Sparkly over there. I am going to rest because I failed to do that before. We've got another boost on our forge. More focus. Yeah. Travelling salesman. Nope. Just going to rest here. Dun, dun. You just wouldn't do this in real life without a harness on or something. A diamond. Or a diamond. That's one way of saying diamond. And this is what I love about the game. It's not taking itself overly serious. It's got a lot of puns, a lot of play on words. It's really, really good. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Let's go to base camp. See, slopes. We want to fight these. We're going to need to fight that, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to pep here, use our pet power. Dragon Riders. We haven't seen this one before. Wow, that is a lot of defense we've lost. It's Frost Fangs. Helicopter.
All is well that ends well.
Happy-go-lucky awarded for joining forces with friends to perform 25 pet powers. And we've got a happy-go-lucky trophy as well. How awesome is that? But no. Flap. Yeah, that's the one I accidentally hit. Boulder things. Glide and everything. Rock bomb shard. Okay. Really want to fight anything here. Should fight one of the rocks. My tablet's going delayed. I don't know what it is with my technology in recent days. It's just going to pot. They're quite nimble. Okay, so they're not doing that much more damage than what they were. 88 damage is good. So, right, what I was saying is I should fight one of these rock things because I haven't fought them before. We've obviously fought the Grublin. They look like a Pokemon. One that spits poison. Grimer? Something like that. It's been a while since I played or watched Pokemon. Lethal Grublin and Rock Bomb. Let's Frost Fangs the Rock Bomb too. Just taking it like champs. They're just smiling at me. Let's Frost Fangs them again. Hey, you smile, my friends. That's so good, I love that animation.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Okay, go this way. Let's flap. Fresh water. Seems like there should have been more here. We have this all the time. It's like the best of them all. Mithril ore. Mithril ore. So good. Probably going to lose him now. Yeah, and we've got Agri-La, Summit Tunnel. Just one Sparkly. There's a Sparkly at night as well. That's good. Mithril Serpent. Take this beam if I can. Fairly chopped to here. You should be able to just attack him down. Love that animation of the axe. Because, you know, we're a great sword user, so there's no point having two great sword users at once, is there? Jump here. Right, now you're not chasing me. More dragon-y designs. Dragon Banes, Worm Fangs, Dragon Shields, suited Dragon Mail. That sounds needed. Didn't mean to attack this. We've got a camp soon, so that's fine. See what Frost does. That works well enough. Enchanted stone. Right, before we go into there, obviously can't go in there yet, they're blocking that off. Yep. Staff of Anti-Magic. Sorcery Scepter that can be used in battle to see away an enemy's spell casting abilities. Stops a group of enemies from casting spells and uses an item. That would make me imply or think that we're about to get Rab and Jade back. And that's why we can't go in there. That'd be my guesstimation anyway. Right, we've got to go to the High Llama. Dismount here. I love them sleds, man. I love this area.
Temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
Angrila. Oh. It's so cheesy, it's good.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Just punch him in the face.
Enough! All of you! Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
You're very young for a High Lama.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps, but his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the luminary?
Quite possibly.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete. Welcome to Angrila, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
A strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain.
Transformers reference there. More than meets the eye.
Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs. See what he has to say.
Barwy Branawi Mini Bomb. Barwy Branawi Mini Bomb. Sorry. I love that film though. It's probably my favourite film of all time. Go to the top of the hill, yeah? Hi ho, silver lining. Are you? Hi. We shall indeed go there after we've broken all your pots. We've got some coin. Sort of not the most private sleeping arrangements in the world, is it? Item shop. Probably should take a look at what you've got to sell. Got that night cleaver. Magic shield. Magic armor. Enchanted armor that enhances the wearer's magic and also protects against incoming spells. It's going to be Hendrik here. Got an iron headgear already. Buy that stuff easy enough. Wow. Etc. means it's available everywhere. No. Let's head up here. Church notice board. Wise words. Wise words indeed. Recipes. Don't go hungry. We're out of need for delicious nutrition for the monks to perform their grueling training while still adhering to strict vegetarian diet. Up to Temple's most famous dish is the Bam Bam noodles, which are served only at special festivals. Claims that this is the most delicious food in the world is certainly not unfounded. The meal is said to symbolize pride in one's achievements, and any new one capable of making the arduous mountain climb in order to taste them firsthand has every reason to be pleased with themselves. Tourist pamphlet, Girl About Town, Cruelty Valor. Start your day with a lazy morning, relax by the water, enjoy a traditional breakfast of pancakes with coconut sauce, strong valerian coffee. We're to the beach where you can sun yourself while enjoying a good book, snacking and delicious tropical fruit. The sweet, juicy flavours of fresh valerian produce simply can't be beaten. Once the day starts to cool, make your way to the casino and try along the tables until it's time for dinner at the hotel's world-class restaurant. The chef's special is out of this world. While he's sitting at the bar on the beachside terrace, sipping a cocktail and losing himself in a stunning saffron sunset, while the bartenders are resting at azure eyes. This is one of the many ways to while away a day in the delectable port of Valor. It sounds like your idea of fun, then don't delay, start planning your trip today. Hope this pot's got something decent in it. Take the mini medal. We shall take the mini medal. Okay, the high hall's this way. Just gonna loop here, nothing there. High hall is up to that one. That's the way down, that's the way we came up. Go this way. Actually, there's a save point there, isn't there? Right, I need some more coffee, so I am going to have a quick break here. We've got an hour and a half left of the stream, probably something like that. So I like to only stream for 2-3 hours at a time, if I can get away with it. One of the things that I learnt from the last Remnant playthrough that I was absolutely burnt out after a 7-hour stream, constantly going, with the odd sort of break. Yes. Right. I shall be back soon. So I'm going to make myself a coffee and stretch my legs. Okay, apologies about that. That took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I got a quick phone call from my father, so I just quickly took that as well, which was nice. Right, let's head up, shall we? Let's see. Banquet. Man, imagine standing here and overlooking that every day. I've got to go up there. What a lovely looking
I
place.
welcome you once again to Anguilla, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrasil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner?
It's the Dundrasilian
It
emblem.
is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the Age of Heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
Nope.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
Oh,
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
and
It is a
suspicious
shame that the
cave.
Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come, let us see what His Holiness has in store.
So that's where we need to go. So instead we're going to go to the top of here. Oh, hi. Which means there'd have been some stuff to learn. The Soldier of Angrila. The Master teaches the man is the world, and the world is the man. To devote oneself to good deeds to serve the world, bring goodness into the world is to protect it. The Master teaches that through suffering we learn of ease, through sadness we learn of joy. To love mankind and thereby the world, this is our duty. Man is the world, goodness serves the world. Learn good things from bad, and thereby love the world. These are the wisdoms of Angrila, realm, beyond the clouds, these precepts by which we live. Nature of the naughty stick. Grandmaster of Angrila wield a mighty weapon whose name echoes through the ages. I will not speak of the wave-cutter scimitar or the staff-torn clouds. No, I speak of the naughty stick. The origins of this legendary tool of destruction can be traced back to the very founder of Angrila. It is said that the stick itself chose the very first Grand Master. Some believe that it's carved from the branch of Yggdrasil, and even a dragon could not break it, though it tried with all its might. Of course, it's best known for its use in punishing young monks for lapses of focus. The pain it inflicts is rumoured to be so severe that acolytes fear that their very souls have been spanked from their bodies. The naughty stick. Magic water. That's it. Really worth coming up here, really. I'm here for recipes and better items than a magic water. Alas. Let's push on. Wow, look at this temple. Looks amazing. My llama awaits you within.
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
So I'm going to guess this is where Jade learnt her stuff.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant.
Morkant.
Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends.
Why do I think Morkant came Morgan?
When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
Like there's some big dragon there or something. The two sworn companions, Erdwin and Morkant, do hereby pledge to lay low the Dark One, though it cost us our very lives. May this pact stand from now to eternity. It's very good. Why do I get boss battle vibes?
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training
There
here.
we go.
The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick.
Wow.
During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
That night, the High Lama holds a banquet in New Giggood's honour. Suffering disciples are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training, eat, drink and dance until the early hours. Then the morning comes.
Awake at last, hmm? It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
I think this little kid's going to teach us something, though. Has to. To really come up here anyway. A little bit wasted coming up here, but that's fine. So we're going to get Jade and Rab back.
And the Hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
But we were going to go up the mountain anyway.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
Yep.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you.
Oh no. With your naughty
We
stick.
must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
I'm not sure if I trust this little kid now. I'm going to drop another save here. There's been quite a bit story heavy as a quest as well. Yeah. Mighty Monks using a certain pet power. My question should state you truly understand one's core principles, teachings, motivate most of a particular pet power. Yes. Boreal serpents that haunt the paths of Mount Panglai during the day, hide themselves away at night to the ferocious views indeed. Blaze of Glory. Yeah. Let's just double check it. Boreal serpent. Okay. This is the one. So I'm guessing that's that flying thing. Black dragon. See what this little kid's got. He's not in with us. Okay. Still a cutting edge here. Try and paralyze it. 94. Still not dead. Some good experience. Let's take this dude on. Do a more heal here. Dragon Riders aren't particularly difficult.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Sorcerer's Ring. Increases MP and restores that we've lost MP whenever you win a battle. Okay. Gonna take on this new enemy as well. Reminds me of a nightmare from Final Fantasy 12. Tantamount. Good damage. Fortunately, I can do some good damage too. Let's do a helm splitter.
Worms!
Seal up. Too bad. Really want to fight that dragon. Not going to worry about this. Yeah, so we still got that summit shrine. Yep. Because we want to teleport back here. Let's rest. The font size forge hasn't increased, so there's no point looking at that. We haven't got any new recipes. Here's the hermit.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Rab.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition. Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace.
Brilliant.
But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Rab.
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return.
Well, we're going to go after our grandfather, right?
Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
He's lost a lot of weight.
Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
Okay. I'm thinking that's where we are. Just gonna go and try and see if we can get this ethereal serpent with the pet while I'm thinking about it. That's where we went. Let's go to Angry-La then. So I want this thing. Okay, that's chasing me as well. Come here. That's what I need to fight. Now I need to get pet. Let's kabuff it. Don't have them on me, do I? Let's just take this thing down. Realise there's a item we can use. Where are you? Pet pit. That in. I just use these? And also a pet pip. That's what we need to use. Let's do a helm splitter here. 182 damage, that's good. Cutting edge. 394 damage. Jesus.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Yep. Off we go. Them pet pips are really, really good. Gonna turn this in. Receives Mystic. Let's have a look at Mystic then. Clairvoyant card imbues with the power to increase concentration. Pep up speed increased by 1%. Pretty crap. Sure, that's worth it. And here's I am gonna rest up. We'll save as well just before we go into there as well. Right. Yes, I am ready to enter the void.
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Right, into the dark realm here. Okay. Ah,
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
no.
Oh, you poor young fool. You have no idea of the suffering to come. Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the World Tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches?
Yep, we can do it.
If you do, you are a fool. And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
She's probably implying Rab at that point. When bright band bores through heaven's doors, the sun shall rise over darkness skies, banish night with holy lights. We've got a holy imbued sword, or a light imbued sword. There's Rab.
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor.
Okay. Should have probably seen that one coming.
Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him? The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes. Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
Oh!
Impressive stuff. X marks the spot.
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Hey! Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
Warmed my cockles.
Ugh. Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie?
Laddie.
Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
Oh, stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
What?
What? But what's he doing here then?
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Yeah, we're not going to get away with that.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun.
Yeah, we're going to fight her. That was
Honored
obvious.
Luminary, if you would like to follow me.
We've got to fight her. Prove our worth. Okay. Let's get it on. It's a boss arena, right? It's a
Your
round circle. It's a boss
grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angri-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond.
Well, we had that already, called Whack, but...
It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions. It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
through 4 dimensions. So obviously dimension 1 is a dot, dimension 2 is a straight line, dimension 3 is 3D, and dimension 4 is space and time. So we're going to time travel.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before.
I'm sure we're up to the challenge.
Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
Yes.
I knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try. As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now.
Apart from
There
that
is
one.
no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted to see 2 princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
Poor guy's got no chance. I'll just cutting edge him. Let's rock and roll.
Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Gonna pep him.
Oh. 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 Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
That's the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
Bring it on, old man. So his little cane. Holy moly. So I've got a single enemy only version of the almighty attack. Used by Luminary, not so go. Let's try it. It's Frost Franks, the shadows here. Let's get rid of them. Gone to 32, okay, it's doubling up. Wonderful.
Another wonder. This. He. Do you. Let. I will explain in. But now. What I'm. As long. This. Or do you. And. Some.
I thought it would saved the battle, to be honest. Can we not skip this?
You know who? The precise. He has. But when the. Get out, mate! Don't you dare!
Oh!
It's annoying that I can't skip through this, to be honest.
Where?
Did you? Check.
Literally just here, spam X.
Oh,
Oh. Stop.
he's.
He and.
Finer than.
Stop!
I can't.
Fin. On. If you.
Okay. HP, evade, ice. That's what I'm thinking. Set the fence up. Devil's tail. Put the devil's tail on here.
Your grand. It is a. For you. It was.
Well, that.
If. The tree. Well. I knew. The first. As good at.
Bad?
Me! Who be. And besides.
Can't save, can I? Let's give him an agility boost here. These are just crafting. Yeah. Can I save off you? No.
Before we continue,
Still a heal here. And it's quadra slash in. It's Frost Fangs, the Shadows. Yeah, when he prepares his next attack, he's going to do that big off move. So we'll go quadra slash. 158 damage. We'll go more heal. Should be 64 hopefully. 75, nice. Doppelganger. Probably going to prepare himself now. It's pet. Yep.
I almost feel bad about this.
Right, let's get rid of these guys. I need to do more heal here. Pet. Quadra slash. 300. There we go. I can't believe I failed that first time round. Should have healed. 2000 experience.
oh yes, wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing.
He's mastered quadra slash.
The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
Well, I've been with you for most of the playthrough, half the playthrough, so you should see how much I've grown, mate.
You weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
So this is where you have been hiding.
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordegan.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
What? So the last secret of Angri-La wasn't the last one? And Quadra Slash wasn't either?
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster i.e. one that Erdwin and Morkan performed together. Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago, so that I can die happy.
You dare to resist me?
Yes.
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you. Quickly! Now, Luminary! Unleash Quadra Slash! Yes.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
The last and greatest of all the secrets of Angri-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar flare!
Flare. Oh, solar flare. That's brilliant, solar flare.
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
So after the events of the void, Nuka falls into a deep sleep. In his dreams, he sees the smiling face of the Grandmaster Pang, lit up with the lights of the ultimate ability of Angri-La. Then morning comes. Ba-ba. Can't help but swing in my chair either. Hi,
You are
Hendrik.
finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
Yeah. Angry-La. So if I go to attributes here, I've got 14 mini medals in there. I'll probably need to bank some gold here actually. Spells. So now that costs 24 MP, whereas it costs zip. Okay, fair enough. I need to go this way.
Oh, hello there, laddie. Better late than never, eh? What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
Become a bit more podgy again.
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter only a short time ago.
Heh! Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts.
Yep.
I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
It was easy. It was nothing, you know. We only fought Rab and got whooped once.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordigan's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
Itchy foot.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angry-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying contraption.
Oh, we're gonna get an airship.
Whatever could that mean?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mordigan off his perch. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere.
We didn't go looking for him, though.
So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there'll know something about it for sure. There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordigan gets.
Yeah, we can take a shortcut, actually.
Let's get going.
It's just opened up. Rab rejoins the party. New panels have been unlocked in his character builder. Just take a quick look at that. I wonder if we've got something new in ours as well. Now we've got Quadra Slash. Rab can now use the Pearly Gates ability and New Get Good, and Rab can now use the Solar Flare pep power.
Honored Luminary, we disciples of Angry-La will do all that we can to aid you in your preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows. We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon. We will stand ready to help you hone your powers.
Aye.
Disciple worthy of the name, awarded for overcoming the unforgiven trials of Grandmaster Pang, marching most closely guarded secrets of Angry-La. A disciple worthy of the name trophy achieved. Right, let's go this character builder. We've got 35 for Rab. Wow, he's expanded a hell of a lot. Holy moly, we haven't expanded at all, but 16. So that's all claws. Holy crap. Agility, agility. Critical spells. Order MP recovery after battle. I'm getting this for 10. This is 25. Which would leave us 15. Yeah, that'll do. First off, let's grab this. So I want to see what this is. Caster Sugar slightly increases the effectiveness of user spells. Okay. So we want this. The confirm button, that's what. What am I looking for? Ring of Ruin, wasn't it? Hendrik, haven't got a chance, and you need, I think it was 16, wasn't it? Yeah, for Unbridled Blade. That's what I want. What do I need? 11 points. Probably use the seeds afterwards. Okay. Interesting that Rab has just absolutely exploded on his board. Now, I'd have thought I was quite close to the end. Seeing that expand like that, and seeing how much I haven't, well, I suppose I haven't really farmed, but my levels are moderately low. But maybe I'm not nearish the end of the game. I was hoping to blitz through this and get this done by time Ghost of Tsushima comes out, but I doubt I will. Oh well, okay. Right, I'm going to end the stream here. It's 12:15. I need to have some lunch. I will be back on this afternoon. We'll continue some more of this, push on. So Final Fantasy 13 is just going to stop briefly whilst Ghost of Tsushima comes out. We're going to play through that, and then we'll pick up so Final Fantasy 13 and when that's done, or if I complete this, because I'll probably still flip-flop between the two, but a lot of my upcoming streams will be Ghost of Tsushima, just until, you know, we get through that, and I just need a break from the game. I probably will come back into this if I haven't completed it. So yeah, I'm going to save. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you very much for joined in. My name is Paul, aka New Good, and thank you very much for joining in. Hope you're staying safe, hope you're staying well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.